Home Media.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Kansas Missing and Unsolved podcast. I'm your host, Ricky Chabruggi, and joining me again tonight from Arizona is my producer, Derek. How are you doing, Derek?
Doing, buddy?
Oh, man. Has it been unbearably hot down there?
No, yeah, it's getting there, man. It's getting there. It's getting to be kind of warm again. It cooled off for like a week and a half, man, because it was just raining every day. But now it's like back to 100, 110. I don't know, man. I don't mind the summer in Arizona.
It was hot today and humid. At one point, I looked at my phone today, and it said it was 101 with 104 heat index, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, man.
That's crazy hot. And they're saying tomorrow's only supposed to be 85. So,
Lori Hayes from Hayes.
Yeah,
I love it. I feel like she's Mrs. Hayes for this show. she is our correspondent in the Hayes area. Hoping to see some coming home safe tonight. Exactly.
Right.
Junction City. Emma Casper in the house. Her and her cute little baby there. We got Kelly Uphoff. Evening. How are you doing, Kelly?
How you doing, Kelly?
Diana from Pratt, Kansas.
Hey, Diana.
Michelle from Marysville. We got Christopher Unruh.
He's in the house again this week. Good
I like
deal.
that guy. Greensburg holding it down. World's biggest well.
Kelly, it's hot in Missouri too. Yep, I'm sure it is. Sorry about that, Missouri.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ricky Letwinkowick. He is a producer for this show, and he made this background for us tonight. And he did all the videos you're going to be seeing of all of our flyers tonight. So you'll be hearing a lot more from Ricky. He's helping us out on the show now. We really appreciate Ricky helping us out. Roxanne from Southeast Oklahoma.
All right.
See a lot of these people coming in here every week. I love it.
Adrian, Texas. All right. How's it going down there in Adrian, Texas?
Let me see. Victoria, Kansas.
Yeah.
MSS, her little baby, there's going to be 1 and the 21st. Happy birthday.
All right.
That's coming up quick. And Beloit, Kansas.
Beloit.
So, Ricky, I want to go ahead and get this video tagged by the CDC for misinformation, but I went and recently got my shot.
Right.
Yeah. So if I die, go on without me, Ricky. I want you to go on without me, buddy. Who knows what's going to happen? But I got my shot, and I'm hoping to go back outside again. I want to go see some comedy shows. I want to go to Kansas, Ricky. I really want to go to Kansas pretty soon and get some interviews that I need to get. And I'm hoping that the shot's going to help me out, man. I don't know what to think about it, but I don't know who to trust. But I went ahead and got it. My wife went ahead and got it, and I'm hoping that I don't grow any more arms. If I get better cell phone reception, I'll take that. And that's so far so good. But yeah, that's what's going on right now in my world.
Right.
We got Eudora, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas,
Norton.
We got Lawrence, Kansas. We got Lindsborg. We got Hoskinson. This is my buddy Kevin Hoskinson. He's a good guy. Okay. He supports a lot of the local music out there in the Garden City, Kansas area. So He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Cool. But yeah, man, that's what's going on my end.
I hope you guys like the new background. Ricky designed that one also.
Yeah, I think it looks slick, man. We needed a new one. It's been a while since we've updated. Wichita, Kansas in the house. We got Brooke in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll probably start covering some cases. Things are going to be a little different tonight. Be ready for some mistakes to happen because we are trying a new system tonight. We've had a lot of people reach out and say that they don't like that you can't see us while we're covering cases. So we're working on that tonight. And we're going to try some stuff tonight. So if anything goes weird, it's just because we're working behind the scenes on some stuff. So hopefully this show gets bigger and better as time goes on. We got Wichita, Kansas in the house from Tara. We got Cherokee, Kansas in the house. Holly. And then we got Grove,
Grove,
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma.
Crystal,
Lebo,
Lebo,
Kansas.
Kansas.
Not even sure where that's at exactly.
For sure, Hosk. I love you, buddy. You're a good guy. He just went to the hospital actually, so I'm glad he's feeling better. He got like a leg infection or something. It was bad, so he had to go to the hospital. So
Oh
Emporia,
wow.
Kansas, in the house.
Oh
Well,
wow.
everybody keep saying where you're from. We're gonna keep that on the screen all night, unless well, not all night. We have to show some other stuff. But
Right.
you're watching Kansas Missing and Unsolved podcast. We're getting ready to cover some cases.
Independence,
Um,
Eureka, Coffee County.
coming in
Sweet.
everywhere. That's a beautiful thing.
Hmm.
We'll be right back after this.
If you or someone you know is a victim of human trafficking, call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888.
All right. All right. Alexandra Homer.
Ricky's pulling the
And
flyer.
I'm looking for it. Yes. And apparently I missed that one.
Ooh,
Shame
not
on
good.
me.
Not good at
No,
all.
I'm gonna get it though. I'm getting it. Don't you worry. It's right here.
He had
Alexander Homer.
cellulitis. Go ahead.
Let's see here. Waiting on it to come up.
Oh wow, this is the whole thing now. This is a whole segment.
All right, here we go. Alexander Homer missing from Parsons, Kansas since May 14th of 2021. She was 16 when she went missing. She's now 17. She is 5'7" to 5'8" tall. She weighs between 140 and 150 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. It is believed that she may be in the McCune or Pittsburgh, Kansas areas. If you have any information regarding Alexandra's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Parson, Kansas Police Department at 620-421-7060 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. See if we can't help get some information generated on her whereabouts and get her back to where she needs to be.
Right. Yeah. That's we've
Definitely.
has she been found recently and then
Yeah, she
missing?
has. She
Let's say
has, yes.
we've talked about Alexandra before. I know.
Yeah, right.
Holly says thank you guys for all that you do to get the missing located for sure. We're here for everybody here. We're here for it's a public service almost. We're doing this because we both
Right.
have kids and we would know what it would be terrible to misplace those children. You can't find your kids.
Right.
It's got to be the scariest feeling in the world. We got Fort Scott in the house.
Yeah.
That's Alexandra Homer. Everybody, check it out. We got the pictures going across the board again. Thank you to Ricky Lentwinkowicz for putting together these video slides for us today.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can see our ugly faces still. So that's what we give the people what they want, y'all. We give the people what they want.
Yep. And Debbie Anderson says, "Hey guys, hey Debbie, how you doing?" And Vanessa says, "Sorry, oh wait a minute, I got the wrong comment. We don't say thank you enough. Well, you're very welcome." All right.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do another case now. That number up top there, 785-296-4017, that is the number to KBI.
Yes.
So we're going to leave that on the screen from now on. We've put it on the screen a few times in the past, but we've decided to go ahead to incorporate that as being I'm pulling Blake's video, Ricky, if you want to get ready. We're incorporating that number on every show to hopefully be on the screen where you can see it for the most part throughout the show because it's important. But go ahead and tell us about Blake Kaler.
Okay, we've actually covered him before, but I was given some more recent pictures there and asked to cover him again. So Blake Kaler, he's missing from Billings, Montana since June 30th of 2021. He's 15 years old. He's 5'10", weighs 300 pounds, has brown hair and brown eyes. It's believed he may still be in the local Billings area, or he may be in Kansas. I'm not sure what part of Kansas, but Kansas. If you have any information regarding Blake's disappearance or you know his whereabouts, please call the Billings, Montana Police Department 406-657-8200. Or, of course, the KBI at 785-296-4017. See if we can't help generate some information and get him located and back to where he needs to be. As if he's all the way over here in Kansas from Montana, that's quite a ways away to be.
Yeah, that's a long way from home.
Yeah, it is.
It's a long way from home.
Yeah, it
And to be
is.
15 years old, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Thanks for popping in tonight.
yeah, for sure. Thank you, Crystal.
Definitely.
Blake Kaler, everybody. Billings, Montana. He's known to be in the Kansas area. Let's find him. Let's get him home.
Yep.
It's just sad, man. 15 years old. Missing.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine what these people's families go through. You're right.
Definitely. I couldn't either.
The not knowing is torture.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about is it Daisha?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, tell us about Daisha.
Okay. She is missing from Pittsburgh, Kansas since August 2nd of 2021. She's 14 years old. She's 5'6" tall, weighs 160 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Daisha's disappearance or you know her whereabouts, please call the Pittsburgh, Kansas Police Department at 620-231-1700 or the KBI at 785-296-4017 and see if we can't help get her back to where she needs to be. And Daisha, if you're watching this or you see this, or Blake or Alexandra or any of the other ones that we're going to cover here after a while, give somebody a call, let them know where you're at so we can get you back to where you need to be. Being on the run, that's not any way to be.
No. Especially at 14.
Yeah.
The majority of people that would approach you would probably be dangerous people.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, most like, I don't know, like a decent person, if somebody approached me and they were like, "Hi, I'm 15, I'm missing."
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
You just call the police. Anybody that's like, "Yeah, come on, I'll hide you." It's like, no, that's not cool.
Right.
So yeah, I'll let this video play one more time. I've got to get so many comments. Pray for these young people. Father Jesus, lead them home.
Yeah,
Mandy says, "Thank you for posting my daughter's picture online. I'm hoping someone sees her and brings her home safe. I'm not sure if y'all put her on live yet."
Okay. You're very welcome, Mandy.
Do you know who that is?
Not for sure off the top of my head.
What's up, Lucy in California?
Let me look here. I might be able to pinpoint it real quick.
Okay. Debbie Anderson says, "Still no word on Devin Crisis team. Supposed to be looking for him, but no luck. I made a missing persons report. They have not had any contact with him. I'm going to get with you later, Ricky. It's time to do another flyer."
Okay. Mandy's daughter would be Amada M. Chavez, who we have covered before.
Okay. Okay, that's one we've covered.
And she is still missing. She messaged me before the show and asked me if I would please reshare her flyer because she is yet to be found. And she asked me what other avenues she could take to try to help get the word out. And I suggested getting a hold of all the local Wichita media outlets and Wichita newspaper and get them involved.
Yeah, 13 is crazy young.
Yeah.
That is crazy young. Hello from Beloit. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
The Hosk over there in Garden City is praying for these people that they get found. Watching from Fullerton, Nebraska. Are we praying for these kids to find their way home?
Well, hello, Fullerton, Nebraska.
It's so sad. All these young people going missing, praying they come home.
Mm-hmm.
Sharing this around. Hope it helps. Pray this helps. Antonio, thank you so much.
Please. And
we appreciate you so much.
Yeah, the more shares, the better. The more eyes that see it, the better.
Yeah, we need to get the word out about this. Is sure. So let's talk about Donald Walters.
That's an interesting case. I watched a video on him that a YouTuber did the other day, and it was pretty interesting. Donald Walters is missing from Great Bend, Kansas on July 7th of 2020. He was 75 when he went missing. He's now 76. He's 5'5" to 5'7", 135 to 150 pounds, gray hair and blue eyes. He does suffer from Alzheimer. His vehicle is located near the Okmulgee and McIntosh County line near the Eufaula Wildlife Management Area, east of Henrietta, Oklahoma, around July 15th of 2020. The search of the area turned up some of his personal items. And 10 days prior to when he went missing, he was actually at some drag races in Great Bend and actually challenged a guy that had Donald was driving a Porsche and challenged another guy that had a Porsche to a drag race. And in this video, they show them drag racing twice at this drag race 10 days before Donald went missing. So it's kind of interesting.
Wow.
That somebody having Alzheimer's would be out there drag racing before he disappears. It's pretty interesting.
I mean,
They also went in. Do what?
Go ahead.
I was going to say they also went into Donald's background as far as his military background, and apparently he was part of the CIA. He helped train spies and that kind of thing. And he referred to himself as he asked this guy that he drag raced if he'd ever heard of the character Q in the 007 movies. Q is the guy that invented like the cars with all the gadgets on them and all that kind of stuff. And he said basically that's what he was doing for the CIA and that kind of thing.
Wow.
And I did link this video in the comments under his flyer. So if you guys have seen his flyer, look in the comments. You can find the link to that video. And it's the first video I guess this guy's going to do. He's going to do some follow-up videos as well on his case. So it's a pretty interesting case with a lot of theories going on about it. But again, at the time of his disappearance, he was 75. He would be 76 now. He's 5'5" to 5'7", and weighs between 135 and 150. And he has gray hair and blue eyes. And I'm sorry about my dog barking. Scared the crud out of me. If you have any information regarding Donald's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call 911 or the Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office at 918-756-4311. Or the Great Bend, Kansas Police Department at 620-793-4120, or the KBI at 785-296-4017. And actually two of the pictures where he's wearing the glasses, I actually screen capped from the video that I had watched. And the one on the left there where he's got the white ball cap on, that was actually taken of him or filmed of him sitting in his Porsche. So... Wow. Apparently he had lived in California for a while and divorced his wife and got his share of the divorce or whatever and used the money to buy the Porsche. So
wow.
And the guy also had discovered that he owned 2 houses in Great Bend. So it's pretty interesting.
Wow, that is interesting, man.
Yeah. And Roxanne Fisher, did you see the Wichita Police Department post of 16-year-old Sydney Ridge, who was thought to have run away yesterday, but called a family member today? And it is believed that was not the case. And maybe, yes, actually, I've got a flyer posted for her. I was actually contacted and asked to do a flyer for her. So, yes, I have done one. And I hope they do find her safe, and I hope they find her soon.
Yeah. That's scary.
Yeah.
What about Eli Hopkins?
That's another one that's hopefully we got the updated photo on there on Eli. Let's see here. Where are you at, Eli? He's missing from Meriden, Kansas since July 16th of 2021. He's 16 years old. He is 5'9", 240 pounds, blonde or strawberry hair and blue eyes. Even though he has the name Eli Hopkins Mitchell, he prefers to go by Eli Hopkins. And it is suspected that he is to be in either Jefferson, Jackson, or Shawnee counties in Kansas. If you have any information regarding Eli's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call the Jefferson County, Kansas Sheriff's Office at 785-863-2765 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. And see if we can't get him found again because he had gone missing one other time and was located. And now he's missing again. So let's see if we can't bring him home again or help bring him home again. Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
He's been missing for a few weeks, right?
Yeah, he's been, like I say, he's been missing since July 16th, so almost a month. Man, thank you, Kevin. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hopefully, we
Talk about
can maybe work Sydney Ridge's flyer into it. We'd have to do it old style, but I mean,
old
hopefully, we can
school,
work
yeah.
that.
We can pull that up, no problem.
Yeah. Yep.
Felicia Jones, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She is missing from Wichita, Kansas since July 20th of 2021. She's 35. She is 5'2", weighs between 160 and 180. She has black hair and brown eyes. She has been battling severe mental illness, which has caused her to lose the mental capacity needed to function coherently. Yeah, she's thought to be with someone who keeps her phone off, turning it on from time to time, and coaching her conversations. She is now wearing her hair natural. It is unkempt and short from breakage. She's lost a significant amount of weight and wears a pajama shirt and pajama bottoms. Again, she's 35, 5'2", weighs between 160 and 180, and she has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Felicia's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call 911 immediately or call the Wichita, Kansas Police Department at 316-263-6011 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. See if we can help find her and bring her home safely.
All right. That's scary, man. She's, just not doing well, it seems like, mentally.
Right. Definitely. Especially if I don't know if she's been hospitalized for any issues or not. I haven't heard that, but if she's dealing with some mental issues, hopefully she can be found and get some help with that.
Yeah, that's always a scary situation, man. Anytime it's like,
Yeah.
I understand situational, like people that, when we used to say take a walk, people that I understand that people get stressed out and do that, but anytime it's like could potentially be because somebody's not well,
Yeah.
like they're having a mental breakdown, like that's scary. I mean, somebody could easily take advantage of her. Um, it's just really, we need to find her, everybody.
Definitely. Definitely.
Wow. Okay. Still got a lot of people in the house tonight. This is awesome. I'm loving it.
Yeah, me too. I always like it when we have a really, really good turnout.
Yeah.
I
No, we're
appreciate
gonna talk
each and every
about
one of you taking the time to sit with us and go through the cases, and really
for
greatly
sure.
appreciate that.
Let's go ahead and talk about Hannah Qualls.
Okay. She is missing from Osage County, Kansas since August 3rd of 2021. She's 16. She is 5'2" to 5'3", weighs 140 pounds. She has blonde or strawberry hair and green eyes. If you have any information regarding Hannah's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Osage County, Kansas Sheriff's Office at 785-828-3121 or the KBI at 785-296-4017 and see if we can't help get her found and back where she needs to be so she can get things taken care of. And there's Andrea Vian saying, "Hey guys from Junction City."
Hey, what's up, girl?
Yep. How you
Diana
doing, Andrea?
says it's probably very scary for her too if she isn't understanding what's going. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If she's having like a mental breakdown, we're not talking about Hannah, but if our last case was having a
Felicia
mental
Jones.
breakdown,
Yeah.
yeah,
Felicia Jones. Yeah.
like that's always scary when somebody's not firing on all cylinders. Like that's always really very troubling. But yeah,
Yeah.
Osage County, Kansas. 16 is way too young to be out there unaccounted for.
Definitely.
You got to check in every once in a while.
Yep. Please do that. Please let them know where you are and where they can find you and come pick you up and get you back to where you need to be.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do one more here. Let's do Heaven Kaler.
Okay. Heaven Kaler, we've covered her before. She's missing from Fort Scott, Kansas since June 24th of 2021. She's 17 years old. She is 5'7" to 5'10", weighs between 130 and 140 pounds. She has dirty blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information regarding Heaven's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Fort Scott, Kansas Police Department at 620-223-1700 or the KBI at 785-296-4017 and see if we can't help get some information generated and help get her back to where she needs to be as well.
Yeah.
I know some of these young folks that we're covering again tonight, we've covered them in weeks past and we're covering them again. And I was asked to cover them again because there's, really a huge effort being made to try to find these kids and get them back to where they need to be.
Right.
So hopefully we can help get them found and back to where they're supposed to be.
So yeah, that's a while, man. That's like 2 months that she's been missing.
Yeah.
Because I remember her name. She has a unique
Yeah.
name, Heaven Kaler.
Yeah.
And Heaven's not so much unique. You have I know a lot of. I mean, I don't know a lot of people, women named Heaven, but I know that's a common name.
Mm-hmm.
But Kaler, it reminds me of Taylor, but it's a C. Yeah, read that comment.
This whole scenario is scary. Kids and people missing from areas so close makes your mind wander to trafficking or serial killer. Horrible. Yeah, it does. Definitely makes you do some thinking.
Yeah. Fort Scott, Kansas.
Yeah, very scary. Makes you pay closer attention to your own surroundings. Maybe witnessing something sketchy. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I've been reading that there's and people should all learn these, but there's signals that women in distress have. And again, they're not really common knowledge. I don't know them. Maybe we should learn some of them, Ricky, and talk about them on the show next
Yeah,
week.
maybe
But
we should.
I know that if a girl comes up to you and says say something hey, I got locked out of my car, or I got locked out of my house, or something, that's code for hey, I'm in danger. Somebody is with me and I need to get away from them. And that's stuff that, I mean, because we're sitting here, we're showing these flyers and stuff, but I mean, it really does take people seeing these people. It's it really takes seeing them and the action like that. But I think we should definitely help spread the word of, I'm sure there's codes for kids too. Like a kid can walk up to somebody, and I think Greyhound has a thing. You can be a kid and you can go to the thing and you can
Yeah.
say something, and
Oh
it'll be
yeah.
okay, we know that you're a runner and you want to go home. So
Right.
you get a free ticket home and stuff. So we should really look into what some of those codes are and let the public know that if at any time somebody who a woman or a child or anybody that could potentially be in danger comes up to you and says something kind of odd and random, they might be trying to signal you.
Right. And I have shared information on the Greyhound thing on the page before. Yeah. And I was going to pull that back up. Crystal, are you thinking Heaven might be in the Pittsburgh, Kansas area? Is that who you're thinking? Yeah. Any word on the ambulance? Yep, that little girl was found safe, and her father is in custody. I did see that yesterday.
I'm pretty sure she's on the located safe.
Yeah, I think
She
she.
says yes
I
to
never actually
Heaven.
got a flyer made for her because I was at work when all that went down, so I wasn't actually able to get one made. But I did share the link to the
Okay.
KBI Amber Alert post. So, yep. And Crystal says yes.
Oh,
So she
yes.
is referring to Heaven Kaler. So, okay, so
Really?
Heaven Kaler may be in the Pittsburgh, Kansas area. So,
And then we have
Keep that in
Carrie
mind. Keep that in mind, Pittsburgh, Kansas.
and Diana both saying that she was found safe and in custody. I want to shout
Yeah.
this out. I think I know that guy. I want to give him this real quick. Some heavy metal hands. I think if that's the guy, I think it is. I want to say thanks for stopping by the show, man. That's awesome.
Apparently, the whole thing centered around the father having a supervised visit with his little girl after she's 5. And he took off with her, and witnesses apparently had heard him make a statement that caused police to fear that she was in imminent danger, and that's why the Amber Alert went out. And I got the Amber Alert at work and on my phone, and I was like, what?
One thing I want nothing to do with is family court.
Yeah.
Anytime you have custody battles, that's crazy, man, fighting over a kid. But I mean, who knows if this guy, again, we don't know anything about this case, but who knows if this guy's like not all there, like we were talking earlier, somebody who's not all there.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he's desperate. Maybe he hasn't seen his kid in like a year and he's freaked out and he thought because I just don't see how anybody would rationally think like, okay, I'm going to take this kid and run off and everything's going to be okay. I just don't see how a rational person would do that. I'd love, I don't want to sit here and I don't know. I'd love to know his reason. I'm sure that, if he cooled off, maybe he would realize that was a bad decision, but you never know with child law, with these laws, with custody battles and stuff. I've talked to a lot of dads that are paying quite a bit of child support and not seeing their children, and I mean a lot of them are running out of hope. Like they're just so. It's like you never. And again, I just know that whole situation is like. I don't want anything to do with family court. That's just a crazy situation.
Yep, Kevin's saying he got an Amber Alert on his cell phone yesterday. I did too. It come across on my phone slide at first. I thought it was on the intercom at work, and then I was like, no, that's my phone. So, but I'm glad that Amber Alert went out the way it did.
Daniel says there's a human trafficking course we had to take online for our CDO. I'm sure because you guys are going to places where you're going to see a lot of people who are living, truck stops, people traveling or in truck stops. So,
and they probably gave them, things to look for and be aware of when they're in truck stops and stuff like that to be able to spot a potential trafficking situation or a potential trafficking victim.
Yeah.
So that's good that they do that now for CDLs because, like you're saying, they travel all over and they're a bunch of different towns, bunch of different truck stops.
They're the eyes, man. They're seeing the whole country.
Yeah.
I love it that there's like little people like whoever implemented that in the trucking industry. They're like, hey guys, and ladies, there's a lot of people drive truck. It's like, hey y'all. You're out there all the time seeing people, so here's some things to look for. Like here's something you could be a help, you could save a life. At the end of the day,
that would be actually a really good idea to provide some kind of a sticker, decal, something that has the phone number on it that you could put on your truck. Yeah, or even just in general, so people can put it on their cars if need be.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna cover. Is it Jorge or George?
I'm not sure if it's Jorge or George. It could go either way.
Okay. Did we cover him last week?
Oh no. Yeah, I think we did, but he was found and then immediately went missing again.
Okay.
So it says we don't share anything all day. We'll always share anything posted here. There's so much human trafficking going on in this state, especially in Wichita.
Wow. Trisha Arnold's in the house.
Yay, Trisha's here on YouTube.
Holding it down.
Okay. Jorge Hernandez Jr. missing from Girard, Kansas since August 8th of 2021. He's 15 years old. He's 5'9", weighs 140, brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Jorge's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call the Girard, Kansas Police Department at 620-724-6219 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. See if we can't get some information going on his whereabouts so he can be located and back to where he needs to be.
Yeah. You ever
Because
heard of David Polly? Go ahead.
I didn't even get a chance to update the first part of located safe before I was notified that he was found and had went missing again. So,
George,
that was
Jorge, whatever your name is, take some deep breaths. Calm down.
definitely.
Go somewhere safe and calm down. And then you need to call somebody that's an adult that you know and trust that's going to have your best interest at heart. But first things first, calm down.
I was just going through this comment here from Aaron again. Says you need to try and contact David. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. And get him to come on the show. He's like the guy with the missing 411 cases. He has a good movie about hunters who disappear.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Hunters disappeared.
On occasion, I've heard of instances where that happens.
Diana says, my friend has had a CDL for years and took the course to renew it. So all are getting trained to spot this. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Trisha shared it out. That's awesome, Trisha. Okay, what do we got here? Michaela Emerson?
Yep, Michaela Emerson.
Okay, let's go ahead.
She is missing from Kansas City, Kansas since July 17th of 2021. She's 15 years old. She is 5'5", weighs between 115 and 120, blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information regarding Michaela's disappearance or you know her whereabouts, please call the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department at 913-596-3000 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. See if we can help get her found and back to where she needs to be. And I know we've covered her before, and like I say, we've been asked to cover a few of them that we've covered before because there is just a lot of effort being made to find them and get them back to a safe place.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Also, young ones, if home isn't just, the streets aren't either. So, yeah, go to a trusted family member just to get back with loved ones and family.
Right.
And if you don't have a family member, maybe you have a teacher you trust. Maybe you have like somebody from a church you went to. Maybe you have somebody, from, say you went to, you took a hunting course and the instructor, you trust them, whatever an adult you trust that would have your best interest at heart. You can tell them why you took off and and all that. Like it's literally just about calling. Again, if you don't want to call the police, don't call the police. Call somebody and say, "Hey, I'm okay."
Right. Human Trafficking Awareness Training at www.departmentofhomelandsecurity.gov or dhs.gov is worth taking the course. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into that and do that. And Vista Lina, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Vista.
Hey.
That's a good question. Is that course open to anyone and everyone? I'll have to find out and see if it is. Should be.
Yeah. I hope so, because that would be awesome.
Yep.
People need to know what to look for sure.
Right.
A lot, you never know how many people probably are in arm's length of help sometimes, but don't know how to ask for it, other than because they can't say, "Hey, help me," because they're afraid for their life,
Definitely.
I can believe you can take it online. As far as I know, it's open to everyone.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. Let's talk about Mackenzie Goodall.
Okay. Let's see. She's missing from Wichita, Kansas since July 30th of 2021. She's 13 years old, 5'5", 155 to 165, black hair and brown eyes. And it's believed she may still be in the local Wichita area or that she may be in the Kansas City area. If you have any information regarding Mackenzie's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, please call the Wichita, Kansas Police Department at 316-660-9456 or 316-263-6011 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. And initially, when I updated the flyer the last time, she was believed to be with a Hannah Hensley, but Hannah has since been located safe, so she's back where she needs to be now. So now if we could just get Mackenzie found and back to where she needs to be, that would be a good thing. So hopefully we can do that.
Right.
Or help do that.
She's young, like Diana says, another baby.
Yeah. Yeah, 13 years old. That's awful young to be repeatedly going missing like that.
Right.
Sorry about
Another
that.
case.
Yep. And I believe we have one more.
Yeah, I take a sip of my soda.
Okay.
Diet Mountain Dew tonight. That's what I'm going with tonight, Rick. Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Quincy Gepford. You going with your regular milk?
Yep. Does his body good. Pass it on. Quincy Gepford, he is missing from Pittsburgh, Kansas since July 31st of 2021. He is 15 years old. He is 5'6" to 5'9", weighs between 125 and 150. He has brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information regarding Quincy's disappearance or you know of his whereabouts, please call the Pittsburgh, Kansas Police Department at 620-231-1700 or the KBI at 785-296-4017. And I forgot to mention that he does tend to wear his hair in a bun on top of his head. I guess they refer to it as a man bun, I believe. So you might watch for that. Kind of shows it in that picture on the left-hand side with the sunglasses on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't generate the information we need to get him back to where he needs to be. Because he's been missing for about half a month now. A couple weeks.
Too long for a 15-year-old.
Yep.
Aaron Brooks is saying, I have a CDL as well. It's required now to get certified in TAT, which is Truckers Against Trafficking. This is sad.
It is sad that we need to have something like that, but it's good at the same time to try to help rescue some of these victims that get caught up in trafficking, whether it's whether it's kids, whether it's teens, whether it's adults, because even adults get caught up in trafficking too. So
right.
And Amy, we do them once a week. We're trying to get it set up to where we can do it on a set night instead of like we're doing it now, like tonight's Thursday. Next week will be Tuesday, then the week after Thursday, the week after Tuesday. We're trying to get away from that and get on a set night to where it's easy for everybody to plan to be here consistently on the same night every week. But we're kind of running into a little
end up
bit
being a Tuesday.
Yeah, it might be. Just have to see how it all plays out.
Our new producer has a show on Thursday night, so if we just did Tuesday nights, it'd be well. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Quincy Gepford, everybody.
Yep, definitely.
After the course, you wouldn't believe what goes on in some truck stops. Oh my god!
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. I used to work on a truck stop myself back in the 90s, which I know has changed a lot since then. But some of the stuff that I saw when I was working on a truck stop in the 90s at that point blew my mind. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You got stories, man?
Oh, I could tell you some.
Got some stories, man. Yeah. I don't know. See, I love truck stops, but I don't know any dark truck stop stories. The only thing I know about truck stops is they usually have like a restaurant in them that sells like watered down eggs, which is not good at all, but I like eating them at 2 a.m. when I'm on the road. I love food. Oh no.
Trisha won't be able to watch on Thursdays.
So it might have to be a Tuesday show. Hey, we have 35 people here. What would you guys rather us do? Do a live show on Thursday night or Tuesday night?
Yeah. And also, do you like our new format that we're trying to work with? Do you think that's a pretty cool format,
Or
or
should we fire Ricky, the other Ricky?
no?
Just kidding.
Yeah,
Ricky will
Crystal,
be
you're
the
welcome, Crystal. You're very welcome, Crystal. Hopefully, we share them and keep sharing them,
Look at
and
this, dude. Everybody's saying Tuesday.
get some of these kids
I
found
thought
and brought
Thursday
home.
would be the night, dude.
Everybody's voting for Tuesdays, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's good. I'm glad we asked, man, because I really figured Thursday would be the best night to do it.
Well, we got Linda saying Thursday.
Oh, we got a Thursday in the house.
Yeah.
Brooke says Tuesday. Wow. Tuesday and love the new format. Ricky, let Winklewick, you get to keep your job, buddy.
Carrie and love the new format. Sweet. I'm like Chris likes Thursdays and he likes the new format. Sweet.
Awesome. Well, hey everybody, keep your votes coming in. We'll be right back after this. What is this? I like it, but description is large, pics very small. I would rather the other way around. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work some things out. I have some notes for that too.
Yeah.
But we appreciate that, letting us know that.
I was thinking the same thing too, that the pictures were a little smaller.
Yeah, I thought it looked really slick tonight. But yeah, we're gonna tweak some stuff and put it this way. Ricky did everything we that was how our idea was. So he delivered on what we were gonna do, but now we always go back to the drawing board and see what we're gonna do next. But
Thursday's new format is excellent.
Nice. Crystal Walden, I think Tuesday because it comes right off the weekend and people might have seen.
Good point. True. Good point, Crystal. That's a good point.
She's thinking.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll be right back after this. You're watching the Kansas Missing and Unsolved podcast. We'll be right back.
All right. And Trisha is saying down there doing a great job with the format. All right. Definitely love to see the located safe. Real love to see them, being found and brought back home. So that's always
show's about.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I know we've had over the last couple of weeks, a few located deceased, and that kind of, it's sad when that happens. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah. And we will be working on a located deceased video.
Yeah.
To feature all those. Just pay tribute.
Yep. Love the located safe. Yeah, I guess even, being located deceased, that gives, families a sense of closure to some degree.
I mean, some of those families that have been waiting 3-4 years, it's like they've kind of probably even already went there in their head,
I have not heard anything about that. Jason's asking, was there or wasn't there a kidnapping in Wilson, Kansas a week or so ago? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about anything like that. That's the first I've heard of it. I'll have to do some research on that and see. Hopefully, if there was, they found whoever it was that was kidnapped. And hopefully they found them safely. I'm not sure.
We got about 10 minutes to kill, though, so let's talk. Let's have a talk, chat.
There we go.
What is up, chat? What is up?
Yeah, if you got any case suggestions, throw those out there.
Yeah, let's talk some true crime here.
Thought I read it happened at a gas station. Well, let me just jump on Googly here and we'll look and see.
Do a quick little search. So right now we are talking about a kidnapping in Wilson, Kansas. Anybody heard anything? Anybody heard anything at all about a kidnapping in Wilson, Kansas?
Well, let's see. Yeah, back on August, I found an article on Cake News actually.
Wow.
See what it says here. Public helps patrol identify witness in Kansas kidnapping case. Wilson, Kansas Highway Patrol says the public helped identify witness to an aggravated battery and kidnapping that happened over the weekend. KHP trooper Gardens to the video on its saying the public was able to identify the witness within an hour of the patrol posting his picture. The incident happened around 8 p.m. Saturday at the top near I-70 north of Wilson. The patrol tweeted a photo along with its release, which shows the witness near his vehicle, a black Chevy Camaro, with significant rust damage. KHP did not provide details about the case, but asked anyone with information to call 785-827-4437. Let's see what else there might be.
Is it still an
Topeka
active
man
missing
arrested
person?
after girlfriend. I'm looking at another article here from KSNT.com.
Wow.
It
Just about
says Topeka man
PD.
arrested after girlfriend jumps from moving car and claims kidnapping. Wilson, Kansas. On Wednesday morning, the Kansas Highway Patrol put out a request for help in identifying a man they said was an eyewitness to a kidnapping and aggravated battery. Troopers say it happened at the shop on exit 206 Wilson, July 31st, around 8 p.m. Within an hour of putting a picture of the man, and he called KHP to share what he knew about the case. Troopers say the original call on Saturday was about a domestic violence situation. The first trooper to arrive found a woman injured on the side of I-70. Other drivers had stopped to help her. The woman had been battered and injured from jumping out of a moving car. EMS arrived and helped treat the woman. Troopers looked for and found the driver east of Wilson. They arrested Tyson Gibson, 33, of Topeka, and took him back to Ellsworth County, the crime location. KHP says Gibson is the woman's boyfriend. KHP says Ellsworth County prosecutor is charging Gibson with several crimes, including kidnapping for continuing to hold a woman when she wanted out of the car, criminal threat, aggravated battery, and domestic violence. So there you go. I'm glad that she is hopefully in a safe place now and, getting the help that she needs.
Homegirl jumped out of a moving car.
Yeah.
That's desperation.
Yeah, it is. And
Crystal
hopefully that they
told me about the PR case. You're making that face where you're confused
about the PR case. Okay.
Oh, we have a call. Oh, I want to call. Sorry, Diana had asked earlier in the show. Still nothing on Kenny or the skull found in Salina.
Still nothing. Not a word on Kenny nor the skull. I'm still waiting to hear something or see something somewhere. So I wished I had more to give you on that one, Diana. I really do.
Well, the thing about Kenny is, where do we have DNA of Kenny?
I was wondering about that too. I mean, if they think he has family possibly up, I can't remember where it's at now, but if he has family up in the northeast part of the state, then they could possibly get some that way. I don't know. I would think. And Roxanne saying about 2 months ago, there was a 14-year-old missing Kansas girl found in our town, was with adult male. Her name was not given, but he was taking her to Mexico. We have a highway that goes through our town all the way through Texas. So a lot who don't want to get caught come through here. Oh, interesting. That's the first I've heard of that. Wow.
Hello to Consuelo. How you doing?
And Vista.
An Arizona watcher.
Hello, Consuelo. And she said, I do believe that little girl was taken from Chanute would have been in trouble. Her dad had something bad planned. The Allen County Sheriff Department acted fast. Well, that's good. Yes, I believe you're right. It was Colby, where Kenny's family may be from. That's correct. I couldn't think of it. But thank you for throwing that out there, Danny. Colby. That'd be the only way I could think of. They could probably get DNA is if he does have family in Colby, to get a hold of them and see if they would be willing to submit DNA to compare it to. So I know it's been some time since that skull was found, and I know it takes time to extract it and then try to develop the profile and try to find DNA to compare it to match.
I'm sending you something you can talk about on the show.
Okay.
It was just sent to me by Jane. I won't say this guy's name actually because he's.
Did you guys see the story about the guy that tried to drown the baby and the cop saved the baby somehow? And at some point, in a rage, an officer punched the guy while handcuffed for trying to kill his kid. I can't remember exactly the details or where that happened. I did not see anything about that. And I read a lot of news stories. Trust me, I read a lot of news stories.
Right. Okay. So what are we doing here? Okay. So I just sent you that link to.
Central Park. Consuelo is. What about those children that were found in Central Park? I hadn't heard about that either. Man, there's some stuff getting by me.
Slipping, buddy.
I guess so.
I think you need a man bun, Ricky.
No, I'm fixing to get my hair cut here pretty soon.
Come on, man.
Getting a little bit longer than I like.
Have you ever had long hair?
Close. I got down
What's the
to
longest it's ever been?
the longest. I think it got down to almost between my shoulder blades once.
What?
Yeah, that's been a long time ago.
Was that your rocking days?
Yeah, it got down to I think just right below my neck, so it wasn't too close to my shoulders.
I don't know if people would take you seriously if you were trying to find people with a rock and roll haircut right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Pruitt Riley. Okay, cool. I was trying to put a name with those initials, and I didn't quite make it.
See, I told you, Ricky with a man bun. I'm telling you.
Hello from Douglas, Wyoming. Hello. Yes, Ricky with a man bun. No.
I'm telling you, man. You want to get some viewers? Let's get you a man bun. There's a lot of scary stuff going on. We need to be aware of our surroundings and teach our children. Yes.
Definitely 100% agree with that. And I talk to my kids all the time to the point where they're like, Dad, I know you've talked about this 100 times. Dad, I know we've heard it. But it's like, I just want to make sure you guys remember and are aware. And,
Aaron posted that link in the chat, so you can take a look
Okay,
at that
cool.
after the show. I don't know what I sent you in KMU production. I didn't know about a child buried.
Or the child buried in Yellowstone. I'm going to have to look that one up too.
See, look, they would love a man bun. People have spoken.
I don't know. I'm fixing to get it cut because it's just getting too long and too hot for my liking. I was going to do it today, but I didn't get a chance to.
Hey, buddy, it's gonna get real cold pretty soon, man.
Yeah.
It's real cold.
My buddies joined me here at my chair. My buddy Sammy.
We'll get some dog cams for our dogs. So just be
Yeah.
cameras.
What, Mr. Buddy? What, Mr. Buddy?
Well, Ricky, we have about a minute left, man. What should you say? What should you say to the masses?
Well, let's see here. Next show coming up, ouch, is going to be on the 17th, which is a Tuesday. So be prepared for that. And thank everybody again for joining us tonight. Appreciate everybody that comes in and sits with us and hangs with us for our show and everything. I mean, it really lets me know that this was a good decision to make to do this show, and I'm glad that Derek approached me about doing it. So I really like doing it and getting these flyers out there and this information out there, and hopefully it's helping bring some of these kids home. And it's obviously getting to some of them because they've actually commented, during the show and stuff, and comment on their flyers and things like that. So it's obviously working. So hopefully it just keeps on working.
For sure.
And I was going to mention too, I got an email yesterday from I can't think of what her title was, but she works with a media company, and she asked permission to use one of the flyers on the story she's doing about a gal that I did a flyer for. I think she said 6 years ago.
Wow.
The gal is now an advocate for teen girls. So
wow.
They're going to send me a link to that so I can
possible guest on the show.
Yeah. send me a link to it so I can check it out when they get it posted. I'm looking forward to reading that when they get it ready to go. Sammy, you're on my cord. But yeah. Do both of you guys? Yeah, this does This is simulcast on YouTube. Yeah, it definitely is. Initially when I started the YouTube channel, it was under my name Ricky Tabruggi, and then I went in and hyphenated it Ricky Tabruggi - Kansas Missing and Unsolved, because I couldn't figure out how to get my name off of it. So it's under that name. Yeah, it's simulcast there. So just like I say, search my name - Kansas Missing and Unsolved, and you can go back and watch all the past episodes and everything. Let's see here. Hope everyone had a great night. Please, everyone, be safe and always keep an eye out. And thank you guys for what you do, Vista. You're very welcome. And I agree. Everybody have a great night and stay safe. Keep your eyes out and be aware of your surroundings when you're out and about. And Roxanne, you all do awesome work. Thanks for the time you put in. You're very welcome. So it's basically it's a second full-time job for me that I don't get paid for, and I really don't want to get paid for, because I've made this comment several times that I don't want to make money off other people's misfortunes and hard times, and I mean that. I don't feel like it's right to make money off people that are having a hard time with whatever, whether it's missing persons or a family member, taken as a result of a violent crime, or I don't feel like it's right to profit from that. And I will never, I've had people offer to pay me for what I do, and I refuse it every single time. So, but anyway, Diana says, can't thank you both enough. You're very welcome. And you have any final words before I do the sign off?
Just see y'all next Tuesday in 5 days.
17th. And whatever you do tomorrow, be safe. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th.
I'm not leaving my house.
Mm-hmm. I have to go to work, unfortunately.
Wow.
But until Tuesday, you guys, thank you all again for being here tonight. Greatly, greatly appreciated. So until we see you all Tuesday, take care. God bless. Stay safe. And we will see you Tuesday. Love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Well, I don't think it, I thought it, that's different. I said what I said and I meant it, or lamented. Words given weight without thought, and a person the way that I talk and the way that I ought to be able to pause and to say that the fault can be placed on my arm, to this playful assault, to this race in this arm. Pray for the day they could wait for the calm. You can't control the storm, only weather it, whether it's 5 weeks and 5 days of rain sideways, or scorched earth, search for death, or water left with all the thorns, with the petals gone, settle on the breath of autumn. If the ground fits, wear it, the